Good evening and welcome to another edition of the HGP Sport. For today, Tuesday, July 23rd, I am Stanford Howard. Thanks for joining us. Making the cast this evening, Camille's Academy Fitness Challenge and Expo witnessed large turnout at Soesdijk recently. More in this report. The program's idea is to bring fitness to school children to encourage them to be more focused on their health. Speaking to Nightly News Sport over the phone was Videsh Sukram, physical education teacher and fitness trainer, and some of the activities that were in place.
Around some of them was talking about healthy foods and different things. There was the community health center was giving free checkups on blood pressure, cholesterol, sugar testing, just checking your heart rate, stuff like that. And then we had another booth talking about keeping the environment green. So it was a well-rounded exhibition and competition to make people in the community more aware of health from all sides.
Sukram noted that the focus of most contemporary children is on technological gadgets and online surfing. He touched on why there was an urgent need to bring back fitness to schools.
Let them get more aware of being fit, let them get more healthy, start focusing on physical appearance, make them more confident.
The program, which began earlier this year, recognized that the students had never used a skipping rope, but the participants can do so now. The competition comprises of 48 students divided into 4 teams, along with 3 substitutes and 4 judges, one of which is fitness advocate and local artist Vanilla. The other judges are Darius Ramsamy, who is a personal fitness trainer at the Buddies Gym, and a contestant in this year's Mr. Guyana 2019 Bodybuilding Championship. CEO of State Champions Anika Stull and Dion Davison, member of Get Fit with Fit Workout Program in Soesdijk. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard. Now moving on to squash. Guyana boys cop top honors and the girls secured bronze at the 37 Junior Caribbean Team Squash Championships 2019 at the QPCC Indoor Racket Center in Trinidad and Tobago. More in this report. After collecting 8 individual medals in the tournament, the Guyanese contingent proved that they know the game of squash with a young talented group coming out on top in the boys team event. Local powerhouses Shamari Welsh and Michael Alfonso started off impressively with a 4-1 win, with only Daniel Islam losing to Kamal Kamabaj out of Barbados. The Guyanese played with vigor and showcased their talent, which led to a full onslaught of the Barbados boys, making way for Guyana to take goal. However, the Bajan boys were able to accumulate 18 points to Guyana's 16 to clinch the overall title. The girls, despite early individual performances, managed to take third in the team competition when they stormed out a 4-1 win over Bermuda. Madison Fernandez and Makeda Harding was handed a walkover, while Bill Fernandez lost to Bermuda's Talia Wayne 8-11, 11-9, 11-8, 10-12, 8-11. Abasodi Cadogan and Christian Gomes defeated their Bermudan counterparts in a 4-setter to secure third place for the girls. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard. In golf, Avinash Prasad and Christine Sukram are champions in the Department of Tourism Lusignan Open 2019 tournament. Jaden Samuels has more.
9-time male and female Guyana Open champions Avinash Prasad and Christine Sukram performed with excellence at their skill level to emerge champions in the exciting Department of Tourism's 2-day International Lusignan Open 2019 tournament last Saturday and Sunday. Christine, playing in her first tournament for the year, admitted that after only 1 day of practice, her first 9 holes in the tournament were not the best. However, she recovered for the second 9 and led the ladies' flight by a clear 6 strokes at the end of day 1. In the men's A-flight category, dubbed the championship flight, the gross winner was Avinash Prasad, who came in first with 154, and in the men's B-flight, it was George Balkan who outshone the others with 171. On day 1, longest drive was won by Avinash Prasad and the nearest to the pin by Munaf Arjun on day 2, longest drive was again won by Avinash Prasad and nearest to the pin by Kevin Dinanot. The Lusignan Golf Club during Sunday was graced with the presence of members of the Chinese embassy, including the ambassador who promised to return to play. The Honorable Ronald Balkan, Minister of Communities, willingly assisted in the presentation of trophies to winners. Jaden Samuels, Hgp Sport.
Switching our attention to some football news. Following 2 exciting nights of group stage action, the Guinness Greatest of the Streets Georgetown Championship continues tomorrow with the final round-robin match day at the Burling Tarmac. More from Samuel Gillis.
As the Guinness Greatness of the Streets Georgetown Championship continues with the final round-robin matches to be played, the opening match of the night will be Alexander Village opposing Charlotte Street, while Broad Street battles John Street and All Boys Town A tackles Future Stars, all at the Berlin Tarmac. The fourth affair will put Sophia against Rising Stars at 20:30 hours, while LA Ballers will engage defending champions Goal is Money from 21 hours. And Leopold Street face off with Tiger Bay. As fans wait on for the final 2 matches, Northeast will take aim at Back Circle and Sparta Boss will match skills against All Boys Town B, according to an official release from the tournament coordinator, 3-Peat Promotions. The ongoing stage has been the most competitive in the history of the event, as several teams have displayed their respective championship credentials ahead of the knockout rounds. At the end of the group stage, the 2 top finishers will progress to the knockout round. This will be staged on Friday at the National Control Center Tarmac. For Hgp Sport, I am Samuel Gillis.
Making its headway in cricket, Guyana's wicket-keeper batsman Anthony Bramble along with Sunil Narang and Kieran Pollard are part of the T20 squad set to play India on August 3rd and 4th in the USA. Could this move hold off the Indians? Jaden Samuels, tell us more.
With just under 2 weeks to go before the start of the India-West Indies tour, the squad for the 2 T20s has been released, featuring more youths to face the Indians. Robert Haynes, interim chairman of selectors, said Anthony Bramble has done well over the years and is capable of getting the job done. Sunil Narine, who missed a lot of action, returns to the side alongside Kieran Pollard and Andre Russell. The 14-member squad reads Carlos Braffett, captain, Anthony Bramble, John Campbell, Sheldon Cottrell, Shemron Hetmeyer, Evan Lewis, Sunil Narine, Kimo Paul, Kerry Peer, Kieran Pollard, Nicholas Puran, Rovman Powell, Andre Russell, and Ocean Thomas. Meantime, looking at the squad, India's 11 will come from Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, Manish Pandey, Rishabh Pant, Ravindra Jadeja, Kuldeep Yadav, Yuzvendra Chahal, Kendar Jahav, Mohammad Shami, Yogeshwar Kumar, Khalil Ahmed, and Navdeep Saini. Jaden Samuels, Hgp Sport.
Still in cricket news, Lasith Malinga is set to retire from ODIs after the first game of the upcoming 3-match series against Bangladesh. This will give Sri Lanka a chance to identify their next line of wicket-taking bowlers, which will be their biggest problem going forward, according to Captain Dimnath Konat. And that's all we have for this edition of the Hgp Sportscast. But do remember, the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. I do bid you farewell. Until next time, over to you, Handel.